Isang mas tagumpay na pagpapalang muli sa inyo.
Kumusta po mga mag-aaral, mga magulang at mga kaguro? Muli, ako ang inyong makakasamang guro.
Tara na't matuto!
Ayan, maraming salamat po muli sa inyong pagtutok para sa ating another video lesson po para lamang po sa mga mag-aaral ng ikalimang baitang or grade 5. This is Mathematics 5 for our week number 4. We have the title, the GCF or the greatest common factor and the least common multiple or LCM. Muli, ako ang inyong guro, Marvin L. Olaso. Ang ating week 4, meron tayong dalawang competencies na ating susundin. The first one, find the common factors or the GCF or the greatest common factor, common multiples, and the LCM or the least common multiple of 2 to 4 numbers using the continuous division method. So yun po ang ating gagamitin. The second one is to solve real-life problems involving the GCF and the LCM of 2 to 3 given numbers. So i-apply natin yung ating natutunan sa isang real-life problems. Huwag na nating patagalin. Ang unang topic natin ay tinatawag nating greatest common factor or mas kilala sa acronym na GCF. But before that, ano nga ba ang mga dapat nating matutunan or prior on this topic? Okay, first and foremost, dapat you know what are the words related to the word greatest or synonyms of the word greatest. We have largest, tatandaan po natin, biggest, highest, tallest. These are the words commonly related to the word greatest. Sa topic din ito, dapat you know what are the basic operations. Dapat marunong ka na mag-multiply at mag-divide, basic na basic lamang po. And we can also apply what we have discussed on our week 1 and week 2 all about divisibility rules. So wag niyong kakalimutan yung mga rules para pag nakita niyo yung numbers, alam niyo kung ano yung mga numbers na pwede nating i-divide. And of course, let's get to know first what do we mean by the word factor or factors. As you can see, when we say factors, these are the numbers that you can multiply to get another number or a product. Okay? And also this factor means that a number that divides another number evenly. So for example, 6 can be divided by 1, 2, 3, and 6 without any remainder. So therefore, ang 1, 2, 3, 6 ay mga factors ni 6. So kapag tinanong ka, what are the factors of 6? We have 1, 2, 3, and 6. Or pag minultiply natin yung 1 times 6, di ba? Ang sagot naman natin ay 6. 2 times 3, we have 6. So these are the factors. Sometimes, tinatawag din yung GCF na GCD. Ang ibig sabihin, greatest common divisor. Alright. So, let's focus now, because our topic is all about GCF, so let's focus now the greatest common factor. So, lagi niyong tatandaan, ito ay factor lamang. The commonly used na method na ginagamit sa pagkuha ng GCF ay ang tinatawag na traditional method o tinatawag nating listing method. So, for example, find the GCF of 6 and 12. So, gamitin natin ang listing method o traditional method. So, all you have to do is, number 1, 6, step 1, you have to list down all the factors of 6. So, ito na, nasagot na natin kanina. The factors of 6 are 1 times 6, 2 times 3, kaya 1, 2, 3, and 6. And also, list down all the factors. Kailangan wala kayong mamimiss. Kapag ginamit nyo yung listing method, kailangan mailista nyo or mailagay ninyo lahat ng factors. Kasi pag may na-miss kayo, baka yung na-miss nyo yung possible answer. So these are the possible, all the factors of 12. We have 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Therefore, the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Okay, now, out of the factors of 6 and 12, what are those common factors? Alin doon ang meron pareho sila? Okay, so we have 1. They have the same 1 as factor. Also, 2. Ano pa ba ang common nila? 3 and 6. So kapag tinanong ka, what are the common factors of 6 and 12? Ang isasagot mo is 1, 2, 3, and 6. Kasi pareho silang may factor na yon. Now, let's proceed to the greatest common factor. Out of the common factors, doon sa lahat ng common factors, alin yung pinakamataas? Okay, yung pinakamataas, yun yung ating greatest. Okay? So the greatest common factor is 6. That's the answer. Listing method. Okay naman ang listing method kapag medyo mababa lang or kaya naman konti lamang yung mga factors. Ang problema lang, for example, paano kung ang kukunin mo ay ang 99 and 120? Kapag ginamit mo yung listing method, kailangan kompleto lahat ng factors. Paano kung may makalimutan ka? Paano kung ganito pa? 3 numbers, so medyo matagal, magle-list down ka ng mga possible factors. Kailangan wala kang makakalimutan. Ito pa, paano kung 4 ang mga numbers na hahanapan mo ng greatest common factor? So medyo mahirap na kapag listing method ang ginamit nyo. Kaya ngayon, I will teach you now the next method that we can use in order to get the GCF of these numbers. All right. So we call that continuous division. So we will use now this method, continuous division method. Yun nga lang, ang gagamitin natin ay division. Let's proceed. Example number 1. Find the GCF of 24 and 36. So yan ang hahanapin natin. Since division ang ating gagamitin, so ilagay na natin yung number 24 and 36. Then gagamit tayo ng
Inverted division sign.
Okay. I-invert lang natin yan. So ngayon mag-iisip tayo. Ano ba sir ang i-divide namin sa 24 and 36? So dun muna tayo sa pinaka-basic, no? Kapag ginagamit natin yung continuous division, usually ang kailangan nating i-divide ay mga prime factor. Yun yung pinaka-basic, no? Okay, bakit prime factor? Kasi minsan, kung ang kukunin natin ay mga prime factors, dapat prime. So, ano ba yung pinakamababang prime natin? So, we have 2, di ba? Balikan na natin yung ating divisibility rule. So, bakit 2? Kasi they are even, di ba? Nagtatapos sa 0 to 4, 6, 8 ay mga even numbers. Okay, so i-divide mo na ngayon. So, ang iisipin mo ay number na pwedeng i-divide sa lahat ng given numbers. So, 24 and 36 ay pwedeng i-divide sa 2 ng walang remainder. So, 24 divided by 2 equals 12. 36 divided by 2 equals 18. Ngayon, mag-isip ka pa. Is there any factor or any number na pwede pang i-divide sa 12 and 18? Obviously, parehas pa rin sila even. So, therefore, we can still divide them by 2. Okay. Kasi 12 and 18 divided by 2 is equal to 6 and 9. Okay? Nakaka-follow ba? Now, 6 and 9, ano ba ang possibles? Pwede bang i-divide yan sa 2? Okay, I think hindi na. Pwede yung 6 pero yung 9 hindi pwede. So dapat mag-iisip ka ng number na pwede pareho sa dalawa. And what is that number? Kung hindi pwede ang 2, yung next factor, yes, 3 po ang pwede nating i-divide. 6 and 9 can be divided both by 3. Okay? So divide na natin 6 and 9 divided by 3 equals 2 and 3. Alright po. So, 2 and 3 na lang natitira. Now, pwede bang i-divide natin yung 2 and 3? Meron pa ba? Other than 1? Kung wala na, kung 1 na lang ang pwede natin i-divide or kung ang natitira lang natin ay relatively prime, ibig sabihin ng relatively prime, mga number or dalawang numbers na ang common factor na lang pwedeng i-divide ay 1. relatively prime ang tawag doon. So kung wala na, 1 na lang ang pwedeng i-divide, so stop na ang ating process doon. So next step, nakuha mo na yung mga common factors nila. You have to jot down all the factors na nasa gilid nila, nasa left. Ano ba yon? You have 2, 2, 3. Ayan. So, yan yung mga common factors. Okay. Now, to get the greatest common factor, we will use multiplication. So, ayan. Kanina nag-divide tayo. So, ngayon mag-multiply tayo. So, i-multiply natin lahat ng common factors. Sige nga, sagutin nyo ako. 2 times 2. Correct. 4. 4 times 3. Yes. 12. So, the GCF of 24 and 36 is 12. Okay. Sir, paano kung iba-iba yung naiisip ko kapag magdi-divide na ako sa 24 and 36, iba yung unang naiisip ko? Eto na. So, mag-example tayo, no? Kahit mag-iba-iba pa, yung mga factor na dinidivide mo dun sa given number, still, syempre, you will arrive with the same answer. Okay? So, same lang. For example, 24 and 36, so ngayon, kahit na kasi nga ang kinukuha lang naman natin ay GCF or greatest common factor, hindi naman mga prime factor, so pwede na nating labagin yung rule na yon, ano? So kahit na anong factor ang pwede mong i-divide, pwede na yan kahit na hindi na siya prime. Okay? Sa 24 and 36, halimbawa, gamitin mo yung mga divisibility rules from 2 to 12. Ano yung naisip mo agad? Okay? Ako, kayang-kaya mong sagutin yan. Siyempre, kung magaling ka, so pwede mo i-divide sa 12. Kunwari, hindi 12 ang naisip mo. Halimbawa, ayan, 4. Tingnan natin, ha? So, 4 ang unang naisip mo. Basta pag nakapag-isip ka ng pwedeng i-divide, i-divide mo na agad. So let's divide now. 24 and 36 ay pwedeng i-divide sa 4. So we have 24 divided by 4, we have 6. 36 divided by 4, we have 9. So meron pa bang number na pwedeng i-divide sa 6 and 9? So continuous lang, ibig sabihin ng continuous, i-divide mo ng i-divide kapag pwedeng i-divide. Okay? So meron bang pwedeng i-divide sa 6 and 9? Meron. We have 3. Kasi 6 divided by 3, we have 2. 9 divided by 3, we have 3. Okay. Sa 2 and 3 ba, meron ka bang pwedeng i-divide? Wala na. So, stop na. Kung relatively prime or wala nang ibang i-divide, kundi 1, itigil na ang process. So, let's continue now the step number 2, common factors. So, ang common factors ay yung mga nasa left. The factors na i-divide mo. Okay? So, we have 4 and 3. Now, the last step is multiply now the common factors to get the greatest common factor. So 4 times 3 equals 12. Did you get it? Hopefully. Now, let's proceed now to the next example. What if we have a 3 given numbers? We have find the GCF of 54, 96, and 72. So we have 3 given numbers. Ulit, we are getting the greatest common factor. So, continuous division pa rin tayo. So, ang i-divide mo dyan, kailangan number na pwedeng i-divide sa lahat. Again, a number that can be divided in all numbers. Okay. Ano kaya? Yes, it's 3. Pwede namang 2, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo, kahit ano ang mauna sa inyo, walang problema yan. So, for example, naisip ko agad ay 3, okay lang naman. Okay, so let's divide 54, 96, 72 by 3. Walang remainder, we have 18, 32, 24. Okay. Diyan sa tatlong number na yan, is there any another number na pwedeng i-divide? 2, kasi nga even numbers, no? So, pwede naman. 18 divided by 2, 32 divided by 2, 24 divided by 2 equals 9, 16, and 12. Okay. 9, 16, and 12. Is there any common factor na pwedeng i-divide? Meron pa ba? Sige nga. Wala na po. So, pag wala na po, yung 3, pwede lamang sa 9, sa 12, pero sa 16, hindi. No? Kung 2 naman ang i-divide mo, pwede lamang sa 16, pwede rin lang sa 12, pero hindi pwede sa 9. So, dapat pwede sa lahat ng given. So kung wala na, ibig sabihin stop. So list down all the common factors na meron lamang ay 3 at saka 2. So those are the common factors. Now, to get the greatest common factor, you have to multiply 3 times 2 equals 6. So the GCF is 6. The GCF of 54, 96, 72 is 6. All right. So, what if, sir, the given numbers are 4? Paano gagawin yan? So, list down muna yung 4 na given numbers. Step by step, continuous division, think of a number na pwedeng i-divide sa lahat ng 4 na numbers. Sige. Pwede naman mag-slow down tayo. Sige, dahil nakita mo, pwede yan sa 2. O, i-divide mo agad sa 2. Okay, so 16 divided by 2, 48 divided by 2, 80 divided by 2, 96 divided by 2. We have, ito ang sagot dito, ayan, 24, 40, 48. Now, 8, 24, 40, 48, what is the common factor sa 4 na numbers? They are all even, pwede pa rin. O halimbawa, naisip mo na pwede sa 4, pwede na yan sa 4. Okay, so kahit na hindi na prime, pwede mo na siyang i-divide. So 4, skip na tayo, no? So 8 divided by 4, pwede. 24 divided by 4, pwede. 40 divided by 4, 10. 48 divided by 4, 12. 2, 6, 10, 12. Ano pa ang pwede? Yes, 2. Pwede rin sa 2, ano? Ulitin ko po kahit na anong maunang number na pwede mong i-divide, pwede po yon. So, let's divide now. 2 divided by 2, we have 1. 6 divided by 2, we have 3. 10 divided by 2, we have 5. And 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Ngayon, is there any number na pwede pang i-divide? Wala na kasi nakita mo na yan, meron na tayong 1. So, wala na tayong pwedeng i-divide. So, ang common factors lang natin ay yung nasa kaliwa. So, we have 2, 4, and 2. Then, to get the GCF, i-multiply natin yan. 2 times 4 times 2, we have 2 times 4, we have 8 times 2, we have 16. So, the GCF of 16, 48, 80, and 96 is 16. Hopefully, you got it. Alright. So, i-apply na natin yung ating GCF sa isang problem. You can pause it now para basahin ang ating problem. Okay? Pause it now. Ayan, kapag pinalay mo na, ibig sabihin, nabasa mo na at naintindihan mo na. So, explain natin. Meron daw isang computer shop na bumili ng USB flash drives na may iba't ibang kulay. Okay. Nag-order sila ng 60 mga blue flash drives. 90 naman red ones at yung 120 ay mga yellow ones. They requested that the flash drives be sent in equal boxes. Kailangan syempre, yung mga flash drive na ito ay nakalagay sa boxing. Kailangan same color. At kailangan, ang gusto nila, ang request nila, yung bawat box na yon ay pare-pareho ang bilang. As much as possible ay exact. Kailangan exacto yung mailagay ng mga flash drives. Okay? If the order is sent in the way the shop requested, ang unang tanong, how many flash drives will be there in each box? So, anong possible greatest number ang pwedeng ilagay sa isang box? Ayun, kapag nakuha na natin yon, ilang boxes ang pwedeng gamitin sa bawat kulay? Okay, so we have so many things to answer. We have, first one, what is the greatest number ang pwedeng ilagay sa isang box? Pag nakuha na natin yon, ilang boxes ang pwedeng gamitin sa blue, sa red, and yellow. So, to make the long story short, meron tayong word or clue words na nagsasabi kung ano ang hinahanap natin. It talks about greatest number. So, from the word greatest, so we will apply the topic about greatest common factor. So, ang gagawin mo lang dyan is to get the GCF of what? 60, 90, 120. Para makuha natin kung ilan ang pinakamataas na bilang ng flash drives na pwedeng ilagay sa boxes. So we will get the GCF of 60, 90, and 120. Pause it now. Sige nga, if you have a scratch paper, solve now. Go. Pause it now. Ayan. Kapag pinlay mo na, ibig sabihin, you are done. What is your answer? What is the GCF of 60, 90, and 120? Yes, the answer is 30. 30 is the GCF of 60, 90, and 120. Kung tama ka, congratulations! Okay, now, tapos na tayo sa unang tanong. So, ang pinakamataas na number na pwedeng ilagay sa isang box ay 30 plus drives. Now, ang tanong, so kung 30 plus drives ang nakalagay sa isang box, ilang boxes ang pwede sa blue? Ayan, ilan ba lahat ang blue natin? 60. So, anong gagawin mo kung ang laman ay 30 sa bawat box? Yes, you are going to divide. 60 divided by 30 equals 2. Alright. Now, what about sa red flash drive? So, how many red flash drives do we have? 90. So, kung ang bawat box ay 30, anong gagawin? Yes. Divide 90 by 3, we have 3 boxes. And what about for yellow ones? Yellow ones, we have 120. So, if there are 120 yellow ones and each box contains 30 plus drives, so how many boxes ang kailangan? So what are you going to do is 120 divided by 30, we have 4 boxes for yellow flash drive. So that's all about the problem. So we answered it already. All right. So if you don't understand, then you have to replay this video. Now, let's proceed to the next topic, all about the LCM or least common multiple. Before that, again, what are the words that we need to understand before we proceed to this lesson? Okay, from the word least, you have to take note of the words related to the word least. We have smallest, shortest. And also, again, you have to review again. You know and you mastered already the basic operations all about in multiplication and division. And of course, do not forget all the divisibility rules. And this time, we are talking about multiple, no? Magkaiba si factor, magkaiba, opposite na opposite si multiple. Ano naman ibig sabihin ng multiple? Multiple is the product result of one number multiplied by another number. For example, we are going to get the multiples of 3. Okay, ano ba yung mga multiples ng 3? So, 3, we have 3, times 2, we have 6, times 3, we have 9, times 4, we have 12, times 5, we have 15. So, therefore, and so on and so forth, marami pa pong multiples ang 3. So, therefore, the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on and so forth. So, these are the multiples. Did you understand? All right. Now, let's talk about now the least common multiple. Again, let's use traditional method or listing method in finding the LCM or least common multiple, or we call it listing method. For example, you need to find the LCM of 3 and 4. By using the listing method, so we are going to list down all the multiples of 3. Ano ba yun? Sabi na natin kanina. We have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. Okay. Now, what about 4? List down all the multiples. We have 4, 8, 12, 16. Now, kapag may nakita na kayong multiple na given doon sa unang number, okay, you have to stop now listing down the multiples. For example, this one. So what is the common multiple that you can see now in number 3 and number 4? Yes, we have 12. Okay? Therefore, the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. What if, sir, maraming common multiples? So, from the word list, ang pipiliin nyo doon, yung pinakamababa. Hindi yung pinakamalaki. Yung pinakamababang common multiple. And that's what we have LCM, or least common multiple. Okay yung listing kapag ganyan lang po. What if, tulad na nasabi kanina, 3 ang given numbers, 4 ang given numbers, so it takes time sa paglilista ng mga multiple. So kaya, ang pinakamagandang paraan is to use the continuous division method, katulad kanina sa GCF. So, let's apply the continuous division method in finding the least common multiple. For example, find the LCM of 24 and 36. Okay, step 1, the same procedure. The same procedure with what we have, what we did in the greatest common factor. Okay? So, think of a number. Kahit na hindi na prime, basta factor or number, bahala po kayo kung anong gusto nyo. Okay. So, 2, kasi nga, even number sila, no? Pwede naman dyan yung 3, tama ba? Pwede naman dyan yung 4 kung naisip nyo agad yung 4. Pwede naman yan agad yung 6 kung naisip nyo na agad yung 6. No? Pwede ba ang 8 dyan? Hindi pwede yung 8, no? Pwede ba ang 9 dyan? Hindi na pwede ang 9. 12, pwede ba? Yes. Kung yun ay naisip nyo na agad, okay lang yun. Para mabilis nyo nang makuha yung ating least common multiple. So, 2. So, 24 and 36 divided by 2, we have 12 and 18. So, 12 and 18, do we have a number or factor? Yan, 2, kasi nga even pa rin. Okay, pwede namang unti-unti natin yung common factor. So, 12 and 18 divided by 2, we have 6 and 9. What about sa 6 and 9? Yes, we have 3. So, divide now. 6 divided by 3, we have 2. 9 divided by 3, we have 3. 2 and 3, do we have another factor na pwedeng i-divide other than 1? So, wala na. So, relatively prime. So, kung wala na, itigil na. This time, hindi siya katulad sa GCF. No? So, ang i-list down mo ngayon or i-jot down mo ay lahat ng mga common factor na dinivide mo, including na yung mga natirang numbers. Ayan. So, all those numbers that were written in the left and those numbers that are written at the bottom or nasa baba, yun agad ang ililista mo. 2, 2, 3, another 2, and 3. So, the last step is to get now the LCM by multiplying now all the given factors or numbers. Okay? So, 2 times 2, we have 4. Times 3, we have 12. Times 2, we have 24. Times 3 equals 72. So we have the LCM of 24 and 36 equals 72. All right. Now, what if, sir, 3 given numbers? Again, we are finding the least common multiple. Okay, now, this time, kapag 3 na ang given numbers or 4 na ang given numbers, pwede mo na siyang i-divide kahit sa 2 lang. 'Di ba? Hindi katulad sa GCF, kailangan kapag 3 ang given numbers, kailangan sa 3 mag-iisip ka na pwedeng i-divide sa lahat. Pero kapag LCM, kapag 3 and 4 ang given numbers, pili ka doon at least kahit yung 2 numbers na pwedeng i-divide, yun ang iisipin mo. For example, this one, 3. 3 can be divided in all the given. 54, pwede yan. 96, pwede yan. 72, pwede yan. Kasi 54 divided by 3, we have 18. 96 divided by 3, we have 32. 72 divided by 3, we have 24. Okay, now, is there any number na pwedeng i-divide sa 3? 3, hindi na pwede, no? Pwede sa 18, pwede sa 24, pero sa 32 ay hindi pwede ang 3. 2. Sige. Pwede daw yung 2. Tama ka dyan because all the given numbers are even. So 18, 32, 24 ay pwede sa 2. We have 18 divided by 2, 9. 32 divided by 2, we have 16. 24 divided by 2, we have 12. Now, 9, 16, 12. Is there any given number or any factor that can be divided by 9, 16, 12? Okay, so wala na, no? Kasi pag 3 ang pinili mo, pwede lang sa 9 at saka 12. Kapag 2 naman, pwede sa 16 and 12. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, dalawa lang ang possible na pwedeng ma-divide o makapag-divide, yun ang ating pipiliin. So, 3. Ang 3 ay possible lamang sa 9 at saka sa 12. Hindi pwede sa 16. So, anong gagawin namin? So, 9 divided by 3, we have 3. 12 divided by 3, we have 4. Eh, paano, sir, yung 16 hindi siya pwedeng i-divide? Okay, now, kung hindi pwede yung isang number, just copy the number. Okay? Now, 3, 16, 4. Do we have a number na pwedeng i-divide kahit dun sa dalawa? Yes, we have 2. Ang 2 ay possible lamang sa 16 and 4. Okay? Pero sa 3, hindi pwede. Anong gagawin mo? Copy lang 3. 16 divided by 2, we have 8. 4 divided by 2, we have 2. Okay. Ulitin ko ha. Kapag 3 o 4 ang given, pwede mo siyang i-divide ngayon kahit possible lang ay dalawa. 3, 8, and 2. Ano pa? Meron pa bang number na pwede nating i-divide kahit sa dalawang number? Yes, we have 2. Saan lang ang possible? Sa 8 at saka sa 2. So, anong gagawin sa 3? Okay, copy 3. 8 divided by 2, we have 4. 2 divided by 2, we have 1. So, meron pa ba tayong factor na pwedeng i-divide? Sa 3, sa 4, sa 1, kahit dalawa lang, wala na. So, kung wala na, stop na tayo dyan. Then, ilista na natin lahat ng mga numbers, common factors, at saka yung mga numbers at the bottom. So, we have 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, or 1. Yung 1, pwede mong ilagay man, pwede mong ilagay, or hindi. Okay, kasi nga 1, okay lang yon. Kasi kapag nag-multiply naman tayo ng 1, same answer. Okay? Then, multiply all the factors. Okay? 3 times 2, we have 6. 6 times 3, we have 18. 18 times 2, we have 36. 36 times 2, we have 72. 72 times 3, we have 216. And 216 times 4, we have 864. Did you get it? Hopefully, no?
Di na natin minultiply sa 1 because 864 times 1 still 864.
864 is the LCM of 54, 96, and 72. Now, this is another solution, no? What if, sir, iba yung mga numbers na naisip ko para i-divide? So, this is an example, 54, 96, and 72. Yan, we have different factors. Still, we have the same answer or the same LCM. So, pause it now if you want to see the solution. Okay? Now, let's have 15, 48, 80, and 96. So, anong gagawin mo? Tulad ng sabi ko, kung hindi pwedeng i-divide yung 4 na given numbers, pili ka lang ng 2 na pwedeng makapag-divide. O kaya 3 numbers. So, in this case, pwede ang 2 kasi they are all even numbers. So, divide mo na yung 4 na yan. Sa 2, we have 8, 24, 40, and 48. Obviously, ayan, ano ba ang pwede? Pwedeng sa 2 ulit. Kasi mga even. I-divide yung 4 sa 2, we have 4, 12, 20, 24. Obviously, pwede ulit sa 2. Ayan. So, divide na ulit. We have 2, 6, 10, and 12. Obviously, pwede pa rin sa 2. Divide na ulit yung 4 na number. Sa 2, we have 1, 3, 5, and 6. So, 4 na lang natitira. Wala nang pwedeng i-divide sa lahat. So, anong pwede? Tingnan mo yung dalawang numbers na pwede pang ma-divide. Alright, we have 3. Ayan. Bakit 3? Yung 1 hindi pwede sa 3, kaya copy 1. And 3 divided by 3, we have 1. 5 divided by 3, not possible, so just copy 5. And 6 also can be divided by 3, we have 2. Do we have another number na pwede nating i-divide kahit dalawa lang? I think wala na. So, Gagawin mo is to list down now all the given factors or numbers. 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, and 2. Okay, wag mo nang isasali yung 1 para hindi ka na rin magugulan. No? Kung may 1 tayong given dyan, just skip 1 and proceed to other numbers. So, multiply mo na lahat ng factors. We have 2 times 2, we have 4. 4 times 2, we have 8. 8 times 2, we have 16. 16 times 3, we have 48. 48 times 5, we have 240. And 240 times 2, we have 480. The LCM of 16, 48, 80, and 96 is 480. So, this is the another example. The solution, what if iba-iba yung mga factor na din-divide mo? Yan mo. Okay lang yon. Basta tama yung pag-divide mo, tama din yung pag-multiply mo. You will arrive with the same answer, 480. So that's it. Now, let's try. Tingnan ko nga kung gaano kayo kagaling. Get your scratch paper or any paper. Find the LCM of the following numbers using the continuous division method. Let's start with number 1, 8 and 14, using the continuous division method. Pause it now kung gusto mong mag-solve. Go! Alright, so I think tapos ka na. So, let's check kung parehas ang sagot natin. Ayan. So, the LCM of 8 and 14, we have 56. Okay. Ayan. Did you get the same answer? Congratulations. And for number 2, we have 15, 45, and 60. What is the LCM of 15, 45, and 60? Pause it now. Now, if you play it, ibig sabihin you are done. So let's check. Let's compare. So this is the solution. This is my solution. Yes, if you have another solution, it's okay. But the answer is 180. The LCM of 15, 45, and 60 is 180. Did you get the same answer? Congratulations. And for number 3, we have 12, 18, 24, and 36. Find the LCM using the continuous division. Pause it now. Alright. Ibig sabihin, kung tapos ka na, piniplay mo na ito. So, let's compare. If you have another solution, this is my solution. So, the answer now for this one, the LCM of 12, 18, 24, and 36 is 72. Did you get the same answer? Congratulations! Alright, so now, let's apply now what you have learned, how to get the LCM. For example, this is another problem. Now, pause it now if you want to read and analyze the problem. Go. Now, if you play it again, means that you already understand the problem. So, si Rosemary daw ay pwedeng mag-arrange ng stickers niya. Pwedeng by 12 sa isang page, pwede ring 14 sa isang page. Ngayon, ang tanong, ano yung pinakamababang bilang ng stickers na pwede niya arrange doon sa type of arrangement niya? Yung 12 in a page, 14 in a page. So, what's the clue word na nagbibigay ng idea sa inyo kung ano ang inyong gagawin? Yes, we have smallest number. So let's apply now. So we are looking for the smallest number, possible number na pwede nating gamitin na pwede i-group into 12 and 14. So we will apply our topic LCM or finding the LCM. 12 and 14, what is the number or factor na pwedeng i-divide? We have 2. 12 and 14 divided by 2, we have 6, 7. 6 and 7, do we have another factor? None. So therefore, jot down all the factors, 2, 6, and 7, then multiply. 2 times 6, we have 12, times 7, we have 84. Therefore, the answer to our problem is 84 stickers. Did you get the same answer? Congratulations! Alright, so that concludes our week number 4. At naway kayo'y may natutuhan sa ating mga tinalakay. Muli, ako ang inyong guro, Simply Marbs, Maestro Olaso. Bye-bye! See you in the next episode. God bless!
Sorry, it's DJ.